Hello everyone. I am CA Pooja Shah on behalf of JK Shah classes, and with me today is Shaurya Agarwal, Inter November 20 exam All India rank 10. Shaurya, how do you feel?
Ma'am, first of all, thank you for having me on this channel. And to answer your question, I would like to say that although I was expecting a rank, but getting All India 10th rank was quite a big achievement, big surprise for me. When I informed about this to my parents, they were so happy. They were so excited, they were so proud on me. All day I was receiving calls and messages. It was really something like dream. I cannot express this in words.
I mean, obviously, if you secure All India rank 10, you are bound to get those many calls and all the attention that is coming your way. In fact, it is not just well deserved but well earned, I would say. Now, Shaurya, because I know the challenges that the corona pandemic in general posed to you and your family, I want you to throw some light on that as to exactly how difficult this pandemic made things for you and how did you cope with that?
Ma'am, actually, I have always been an introvert kind of person. So initially, this coronavirus pandemic did not affected me much. But all this negative hype which was created by newspaper and social media, it was very difficult for me because it was creating a stressful environment all around me. Also, just 1 month before the examinations, me and my whole family, we were tested corona positive and were quarantined for 10 to 12 days. During that time, obviously, I was unable to study, and sense of stress was building upon me. But one thing that motivated me, that kept me going in those uncertain times, was constant support and motivation given by my family. The confidence that they had shown in me was really one factor that helped me guide through those uncertain times and to secure such good marks.
That is very humble of you to say, Shaurya, because if anyone else would have been in your position, testing COVID positive about a month before the exam, which is such a crucial phase in any CA student's life, where you cannot study for at a stretch say 10 days or 12 days, you lose out on so many hours of prep. And to come out of a thing like that and come out so successful must have been exemplary for all of you.
Yes, ma'am. It was really a great task which required great motivation, great confidence. I would say that my family was the sole supporting factor which helped me.
I think at the end of the day, family is what supports us all the time, and it clearly shows in the result that you have just secured. Talking about the challenges that you have faced so far, Shaurya, now of course I am aware of the background that you come from, but I want you to tell all the students viewing you today, what is your background and how have you made it to enter AIR 10? I want them to know exactly what struggles you have been through.
Actually, I would like to tell the audience that I am a mechanical engineer from IIT Hyderabad. And being from science background, all this commerce was like some foreign language to me. All these debits and credits and journal entries, they were something like spells of magician that I was unable to understand initially. But although it was a difficult task switching to commerce, but my motivation was even bigger. The one thing that motivated me was the practice of my father as tax consultant. Since my childhood, I have seen my father working so hard to build this practice from scratch down. So I wanted to support my father in this endeavor, and thus this helped me pursue chartered accountancy course.
That is a very beautiful story out there, Shaurya, that in the first place, the very factor that drove you, the very factor that made you change your mind, change your career completely from you were a science student, and to switch over from that, from a person who graduated out of IIT Hyderabad to switch over to commerce and start afresh, that must have been a very gutsy decision, and one that took a lot of sacrifice from you and a lot of love for your family, of course. And having said that, I would say there's a kind of balancing act going on between you and your family, where you take care of what they would like, what they would want to see you as, and them again helping you, supporting you in every decision that you take, in pushing you further and getting you to where you are today. I think they have played a very huge role in your success, like you said earlier. But I would say it also took a lot of love and a lot of sacrifice on your part to change over from science to commerce. And here we are looking at you overcoming all the challenges that this change must have posed at you, that corona pandemic posed at you. You're a live example to all students watching you today, Shaurya, that you will always have challenges in life, but it is only about how determined you are about the goals that you set for yourself, which will make all the difference. That is a very, very beautiful story, Shaurya, and we are all not just very happy for your achievement, but also very, very proud of all that you have achieved so far.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now that we have spoken about your background and the challenges that this has faced, I would also want to ask you, and of course all the students would also like to know, given these challenging times, given these challenges that you were facing, how did you prepare for an exam like this? What was your prep strategy?
And the key aspect of my strategy was consistency. I used to regularly revise whatever was taught in classes. I also used to give regularly tests. The classes conducted tests twice a week, which really helped me to revise each and every concepts. I used to regularly do homework. These are all small things, but these make a huge change, because course like CA is very, very lengthy, very vast. You cannot expect to, do this in a single day or in a few months. Also, during my study break, I had divided my study schedule in such a way that I might have completed 3 to 4 revisions. For that, initially I planned that 7 to 8 days for each subject. During that time, I integrated ICI module along with JK Shah classes notes. Also, I used to star mark all the important questions in both modules as well as notes, because at second and third revision you do not have enough time to combine and to comprehend all the course, because it is so vast, it is very, very lengthy. Also, one thing that was very important for me was tests. Mock tests are very important. You need to write mock tests, like in each revision you need to write mock for every subject. What I used to do was to analyze each and every mock test for 1 to 2 hours. I had made a notebook for my mistakes which I had committed in the mock tests. This really helped me that I do not repeat the same mistakes in my final examinations. So overall, this was my strategy, that maintain consistency, maintain a positive attitude.
All right, Shaurya, I think you've been consistent right from the very beginning, and that has attributed a lot to your success, because to plan 3 or 4 revisions during study break would require that you complete your syllabus while the classes are still going on, while your lectures are still being planned by us. And that is something that not many students can actually do, because the classes schedule, of course, is lengthy, and they don't find the time, or I would say they don't even find the motivation to go on at that time. But to find motivation to work hard when nobody else is working or nobody around you is working hard, I think you very rightly put it that consistency is what you always require. So you've been consistent right from day one in revising whatever was done in class, appearing for all the tests religiously, planning for the exam in terms of doing a back calculation that by this date my course should be over, so I can plan 3 to 4 revisions plus writing a test. And of course, the importance of test you very beautifully brought out. Anything you'd like to say about preparing one day before the exam?
Ma'am, one day before the exam, you cannot study entire textbook. But what is most important is you go through each and every concept, because in the exam you never know what will come up. So it is very important to mark the most important topics which you feel or which the faculties tell you. So you need to star mark all the questions and to try to revise as fast as possible. For practical subjects, you can do is 2 to 3 questions for each and every subject. And for theoretical subjects, what you can do is make comprehensive notes while studying, so that at the end of the day You just need to revise what you have written up.
All right, Shaurya, thank you so much for that input. Now, coming to my next and very important question. When I said that switching over from science to commerce must have been a very gutsy decision, and it must have been so because whatever you must have learned up to that point in life kind of gets scrapped, because then you're planning your whole career based on what you learn in this course, right? When we talk about your transition from science to commerce, you had to start from the very basic level and then up your game to inter CA level. So, what were your expectations as a student?
Ma'am, as you have rightly mentioned, that this transition from science to commerce was really a mammoth task. But what I was looking for was conceptual clarity. I did not had any base in commerce. I did not knew ABCD of commerce. But what I wanted was some motivating factor, was some a proper mentor to help me in this journey, to help me in this transition. So what I wanted was that a proper coaching, a proper integrated way which can help me build a better foundation, because foundation is everything. Without a foundation you cannot build a good building. So the main thing I was aiming at was conceptual clarity and experienced faculty which could help me in this transition.
All right, and how did we get so lucky as to have you as our student?
And before joining JK Shah classes, I had just heard this famous name. But after becoming a part of it, I was really lucky to be trained by such wonderful teachers, by such experienced teachers. They focused more on conceptual clarity, which I have already stated I wanted. Also, the study material provided by JK Shah classes was so wonderful, so comprehensive. It was well drafted. For example, EIS SM is considered one of the most difficult subject, one of the most challenging subjects by most of the students. But the textbook provided to us considered each and every topic in question and answer format. This helped me a lot in my examinations, because whenever I saw a question, directly the answer clicked to me. Also, there was many small things which I would like to point out. Like, we were provided with WhatsApp doubt solving classes. During the lockdown period, there was no other medium of resolving my doubts. So these classes proved to be really important to me. In this journey, these classes were very important. Also, JK Shah classes conducted nationwide test series. This series helped me to evaluate where I was standing, to evaluate my performance. So overall, the integrated approach provided by JK Shah classes is really unique and really helpful in cracking these examinations, which are really serious.
Thank you so much, Shaurya, for that compliment, because this coming from someone like you, who had, as you said, no basics of commerce, to come to this conclusion means a lot to us and makes us work harder every single day. Come to my next question, Shaurya. While you were transitioning from science to commerce, you obviously could have resorted to some free resources available over the internet, could have taken some video lectures, some notes, anything of that sort. So, did you opt for anything like that, and what would be your suggestion to commerce students in general?
Ma'am, you have rightly mentioned that there are multiple free resources available online. But what I was looking for was integrated approach, which is shown by JK Shah classes in very unique way. Like, you were responsible to us for passing of complete examination rather than passing each and individual subjects. Also, the syllabus was completed in time-bound manner, which enforced a discipline in students, which cannot be enforced by free resources. So yeah, I would actually recommend that having an integrated option rather than having some free resources and studying in haphazard manner is really not suitable for this rigorous course like chartered accountancy.
I think that was a very crucial input for all students watching you, Shaurya, and this brings me to the last question I have for you. What piece of advice would you like to give to all your juniors and all CA aspirants watching you right now?
And for me, actually, success means integration of consistency along with hard work. In these difficult courses like chartered accountancy, it is very easy to fall prey to negative emotions. What students need to do is maintain a motivated approach, a focused approach, and to study in a positive attitude. To focus on process rather than the end result is very, very important. In the conclusion, I would like to say that it is never going to be easy. It is very difficult. But at the end, what all matters is how much efforts you have put in.
All right. Thank you so much for saying all of this to the students watching you today, Shaurya. You're truly an inspiration to all of us. And thank you so much for taking out the time for this interview. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.